Hi guys! In today's video we'll be making this mini doll wedding dress. I went for a romantic look with a poofy skirt and a lace top. You can of course make this for any doll. I made this for my BJD, which means there is going to be doll nudity. Let's begin with the top. I took some nail art striping tape and used this to mark off the top on the doll. We'll only be marking off half of the top since it's going to be symmetrical. For each half there's going to be 2 pieces to the front and 2 to the back. Once you have the top sectioned off, you want to take some tissue paper, hold it over the doll and then carefully trace around each piece. Once you have all 4 pieces traced onto the tissue paper, cut them out. I then traced them onto some paper so it's easier to handle but also easier for you guys to see. Now choose your fabric. I'll be using some thick satin, which is shiny but also holds its shape. Trace your pieces onto the wrong side of the fabric and then add your seam allowance. Be sure to add extra space to the back piece where the top is going to close. I combined the 2 front pieces into one like so, adding the seam allowance to the outer edge, and then I cut all the pieces out. Now take the front piece and one of the side pieces and start pinning them together, making the curves meet. Then you will sew it together on the line. Once you've done that, you sew the rest of the pieces together in the same manner. And here's the top pieces sewed together. I made an additional dart by the chest to make sure the dress would lay flat, and then you can cut away the excess at the seams. Next you want to hem the top edge by folding it down, pinning it in place and sewing along the edge. The top is starting to take shape. Now you want to put it on the doll and pin it on in the back. I'll be adding on a layer of stretchy lace fabric for a bit extra detail. Take a somewhat big piece of lace and place it over the top. Then you want to flatten it out and drape it around the doll using pins to secure it. Once you got it flat on one section of the top, you want to sew along the edge. When you pin and sew directly onto your doll like this, you want to make sure you're careful and you don't end up scratching her. Once the lace has been attached to the front panel of the top, start draping it around the side, securing it with pins and sewing it on as well. Do this all around the dress. Once the lace is all attached, you want to hem the top edge of this as well. And that's the top done for now. Pin it on the doll again and then take the waist measurement. Now measure from the waist going down to where you want the dress to end. We're going to need this measurement for the skirt. The skirt is going to be a circle skirt with the inner circle that is the same measurement as the waist and an outer radius that is the length you want the skirt to be. Cut out the skirt in the same fabric as the top and then hem the bottom edge. Then you want to place the top right sides up, take the skirts right side down, put the two together and sew them. I wanted an additional poofy skirt to go on the outside, so I cut a long rectangle of some chiffon fabric, hemmed the bottom edge and then gathered the top to make it all wrinkled. Place this right above the other skirt and sew it in place. Then cut away this extra ruffle at the top. Then I cut out a rectangle, which was the length of the waist, plus an extra few centimeters, and then hem the edges. Drape the waistband over the waist, pin it in place and then sew it. Remove the dress from the doll, fold it in half, right sides together, and sew together the two layers of the skirt. For the closing of the top section, I'll be using this doll zipper in white, which I got on eBay. Fold over the edges of the opening as if you were going to hem them, but then pin them to the side of the zipper. Once it's all pinned, sew next to the zipper all the way around. Take out the pins and you should have a working zipper. I wanted to add some additional details to the front, so I cut out some of the flower patterns from the lace that we used to cover the top, then I arranged them, pinned them and sewed them in place. As the final little detail, I added on some flat back pearls and also tiny crystals, which both I got from eBay from nail supplies. I realized you couldn't really see the effect of the crystals as I was gluing them onto the dress, but once the dress moves, you really see the subtle sparkle. And that's it, our dress is done. I tried to challenge myself with the project and added a lot of different techniques to the dress, but if you want to make a simpler version, you can simply just choose one of the techniques to focus on. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hit the like button if you did, and I'll see you guys in a new video real soon. Bye!